but I think I was talking about the Rabbids or something or the other. Their setup. Oh yeah, the setup for the game. Story-wise, game's fine. Like it's about genius inventor girl. Genius inventor girl makes magical goggles that fuse things together. Already love that idea. You could make an entire game with that alone. But then the Rabbids naturally show up, screw up everything, combined a bunch of her Mario posters and Nintendo merchandise with their own Rabbidness, and suddenly the Rabbids show up in Mario World, screwing everything up, turning Donkey Kong into a Rabbid, and Bowser Jr. is taking over like the fusing technology. It's simple but interesting and fun, and I like it. Especially like how the Rabbids, like they feels like both half of the crossover. It feels like both half of the crossover like makes sense in some order. Like you see them, okay. You kind of get a sense for what both halves of the crossover are before they cross over, if you know what I mean, in that one cutscene. Because you know when the Rabbids show up, things are just like off the rails, insanity, slapstick humor, and freaking Rabbids are laughing at Rabbids, people are getting assaulted, things are getting destroyed. It's insanity, and nothing makes sense if you haven't seen a Rabbid game before. Especially the freaking, they brought back the washing machine, the time traveling washing machine the Rabbids had. That was great. I totally didn't expect that to like tie into anything. I thought that was a one-time thing that they did. But apparently the time traveling washing machine was too great to be lost to time, so they brought that back. And you get a good sense of what the Rabbids are before the Rabbids show up in Mario World, and like, you know, we all know what Mario is. We all know what Mario is, so like, yeah. Plus I think the setup just kind of fits with the Rabbids kind of theme of taking something and just going insane and taking over the world with it. Because that's what they did. They've done a lot. Like they show up at a theme park. It's just kind of like, you know, a normal theme park, and then some Rabbids show up. All the rides become like death traps and insanity and nonsense. Or you know, it's two scientists, they're experimenting, and some of the Rabbids show up and all the experiments go wrong and like destroy a city or some nonsense, or you know, time travel, time machine, classic time machine story. But the Rabbids show up and screw up history. It's kind of fun. I like the Rabbids for that, for their ability to screw over everything. It's a funny, interesting gimmick, I guess. And then of course you have the Mario side of the story, which starts off as you expect. They're unveiling a brand new statue for Princess Peach in the castle. Yeah, you know, pretty basic stuff. And then suddenly, freaking out of nowhere, portals to another dimension. Here you go. Portals to another dimension. Everyone's screwed. Everyone gets sucked in. Mario, Donkey Kong, Bowser Jr. They're all in there. And it just goes off the rails. The Rabbids are getting fused with broomsticks. You know, Bowser minions are becoming rabbidized. Donkey Kong turns into a rabbit. It was insane. Rabbid Kong, I think it was called, the combination, the boss fight that was Donkey Kong Rabbid. It was crazy. And the best thing about all of it is that Grant Kirkhope freaking composed the music. The guy, the Banjo-Kazooie guy, of all people, to compose for a freaking Rabbids and Mario crossover. Fuck, this fire. Okay, that does hurt then. Yeah, I don't know why that would be hazard. It seems kind of stupid. But yeah, it's a fun time. From what I've seen. I haven't even played the game, so I've seen it be played, but as for like playing the game, it seems really traditional-ish. You know, it's XCOM, Fire Emblem-y kind of stuff, type stuff. Simple enough for someone to understand, complex enough for like to get real deep into it and real fun about, like have some real good fun thinking about it and all that. And doing all the planning and stuff. Okay, let's see if we can beat this thing. I got 4 lives this time, 4 tries. 4 lives, 4 tries. Fuck! Okay, that is annoying. I'd never like this. I'd never like this boss in Sonic 2. Because if you didn't notice, it's a reference, or this boss here. This boss is a reference to Sonic 2. At least that laser attack is. Because Eggman was in a submarine, he raised up his little lasers, and he'd shoot right at you, and it freaking annoyed me. So you can, dude, that's crap. But you can just duck under it, I suppose. Fuck. Ah. It's a little frustrating. It really is. Hold on, let me check the time, make sure I'm not going too over. Yep, okay. I'd say about 10 more minutes, maybe. We're speaking of Mario and Rabbids and Nintendo and all that fun stuff. I want to get a Switch. I also want to be able to stream on Switch. That is something that I... Fuck. That's something I really want to do. Something I really want to get done-ish. But what the hell? Like I'm working on getting a recording device so I can record like anything at the moment. Cause I got a PS3 and a Wii U, and a whole bunch of Wii games, Wii U games, PS3 games that I already want to stream. I also want to make streaming on the PS4 a little bit easier for me, so I don't have to use PS Live. But I mean, so far it's working for me pretty well, better than my computer most times. Pretty easy to set up, so I might just continue using PS Live anyway. Fuck. Nuggets. What? Alright, we're heading to Knuckles. I'll get past this boss. Trust me. I'll beat this boss next time we meet up. Next time I stream, that is. Boss will be beaten. Everything will be okay, but Knuckles, you gotta catch up a little bit. I guess I could. Okay, you know what? You know what? Here's how it's gonna work. I'll play the game of Knuckles. I'll beat Knuckles stage, beat this stage, because it's most the same. We know that for a fact. Knuckles, I'll do the next stage with Knuckles, and I'll try to beat this squid right now. And then we'll see where we go from there. Because I believe there is 1 or 2 more stages. Because that's counted up. Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, Studiopolis, Flying Battery Zone, Aquatic, was it not? No. Hydro City Zone. No, yeah, Hydro City Zone. What you call it? I didn't even count any of them. But it's been 2... Okay. I feel like this is my biggest flaw at the moment. I can't seem to organize things very well in my head. And I gotta write it all down, which is truly something I gotta work out eventually. Granted, I have a lot of years ahead of my life, so I got a lot of time to fix that. But... So, up to Studiopolis is 3. Hydro City Zone, Desert Zone is 5. There are 12 in total, so I say we're about... So doing this, the Desert Zone, that... We have yet to do Lava Reef Zone. I know Lava Reef Zone is in this game. I did Starlight Sequence, so I think we're about 2 or 3 more zones to the final boss. I'm guessing. It's this, Lava Reef, and then some other new zone, and then the final boss, I think. So if I beat this, then I probably won't have a hard time in Lava Reef Zone. Probably, I say. And then the final zone will probably take me up to the final boss. Because I'll probably be able to beat that in about an hour. I'm giving it a hunch. And then by the time I guess reach the final boss or get close to it, I'll catch up with Knuckles, and then from there he can do whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I wanna do an all emerald run though. Somebody's gotta have all the emeralds, and I want that just to happen. Fuck. Who? Speaking of frickin' Mario, it's me, Renchio. Remember me? I was in the last episode. Fuck. The last stream. Oh shit, I blew up again. My completely relevant wrench powers are not relevant anymore. Oh shit. Wait, why would I ever need it? What the fuck? Oh, that was the most random thing to give me. Out of every power you could have given me, game, you gave me the freaking bubble. In ocean, lava, like ocean, fucking oil ocean zone. It's like giving someone a nice flower at a grass level, like what the fuck? Or using like a leaf Pokemon in a fire gym. Really? Like really? Okay. So, life, am I right? I'm trying to keep this as long as possible. Oh, okay, maybe that wasn't such a useless choice. Because if you saw their deflected bullets, which is smart, I like it. I probably won't use it, and I already lost it, so, I mean, what's the point? Maybe we can get that emerald again. Ugh, sneezing. Fuck. I hate these fire dudes. They're like, you can't spin through them. It's just frustrating. Fuck. Sounds like the name of like a rejected Adventure Time character. Fucking. And his amazing powers to you know, do that. Ooh, be amazed. Speaking of Adventure Time, cartoons have lost their punch recently. Because I have not heard of a brand new spanking great cartoon other than Rick and Morty. Which technically is a cartoon. Not a kid's cartoon, but it's a cartoon. Or an animation at the very least. But I haven't heard any of the any fantastical new groundbreaking animations happening. This is kinda maybe a little frustrating, maybe a little bit of everybody's fault. It's a little bit everybody's fault. It's not just the studios not accepting or making any brand new like content or making the right content. It's also the fact that people don't seem to praise like just cartoons that are cartoons, which is weird to me. Like Tom and Jerry. If Tom and Jerry were to come back full force, you know, Saturday morning, every day, you know, full force cartoons, like a real good Tom and Jerry, if that were to come back full force, people would be praising. Or people wouldn't be praising, I don't know. A Tom and Jerry-esque cartoon nowadays is kind of seen as like, you know, a little bit lowbrow, stupid. You know, oh god, what is it teaching the kids? It's not teaching them anything about life lessons or you know, dancing or sexuality or... And that might just sound like a idiotic teenager. But I can tell you, I am an idiotic teenager. There? Alright. 4 tries, you frick. You frickin' frick. Oh, I can still hit it there. Hold on. Beep, 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 you got him. calm it down a little, BB. Okay, let's get this done and over with. What time is it? Hold on, sorry, I wasn't checking the time. Yep, got about 4 minutes. Alright, that's not gonna go well. Oh, but Tails is dead. That's fun. Ah, come on. Shoot. Sorry, I'm just having really... Did I do it? Oh shit, I hate you. Eggman. It's Dr. Robotnik. That's my best Robotnik impression, sorry guys. Dr. Robotnik. Sonic. Snooping around as usual, I see. Fuck, don't. Why would that happen? Who made that happen? Was it you, Eggsman? Is that it? Oh, thank Christ. Alright, we're done. Let's see what the next stage is. Hopefully Lava Reef Zone. Then I think we have another zone afterwards, and I think we're done. Yeah. Okay. How much time we got? About 4 minutes? 3 minutes? How about we do a little preview? Maybe who knows? I've never played Lava Reef Zone. I don't know. I think this is Sonic 3, right? Lava Reef, Sonic 3. It's music. Okay, story time. Something a little extra before I leave. I wanna get the most out of this stream as I can. Oh fuck. Okay, so as I just said, and relating to it, I've never played Sonic 3. And I've never played this stage before. Which is, you might be wondering yourself, how are you so familiar with the music? I heard you sing it like a minute ago. If you didn't, I was singing it. Well, my good friends, enemies, random people on the internet, and no one else, because no one watches these. Backwards, I think. Okay, it's interesting. So years and years ago, when I first discovered the magics of YouTube, one of the first YouTubers, first people I watched on the channel was Joe Conroy. You know, big Let's Player, cool dude, part of the Runaway guys. Pretty cool guy. Overall, I'd say I respect him. I love him. I don't watch his stuff as much anymore, but I am subscribed to him because I feel like I owe him an eternal gratitude for showing me the magic of YouTube. But yeah, guy's cool, still doing stuff. But Chuck Conroy, one of the first playthroughs I ever watched of his was Pikmin 2, Pikmin 1. I loved it. I loved his Pikmin playthrough. It was so much fun. Especially loved a certain thing. Well, okay. I love this. I love the Steve meme that he got from Pikmin. That was great. I still quote that today. Like if I'm playing Pikmin with my friends or like whenever, I never say Red Pikmin anymore. He's ruined that for me. And I don't know. I feel it's great. However, his Pikmin 1 playthrough, Steve aside, still pretty great. Where was I gonna say with this? Jesus, I've already gone off on a tangent about Steve. Not on time. I'm all over the place today. Jesus Christmas. That's about it. Yeah. I'll see if I can beat this, at least this zone, in about time. This zone, and that's it. But because I gotta tell the story. That said, during this Pikmin 1 playthrough, a cutscene played, but it showed that he had no Pikmin with him. And because of that, he thought that he lost all his frickin' Pikmin, and they all died, and of course he screamed his frickin' lungs out. He screamed no, and like, it was a good shit show. Fun shit show. Fun, hilarious shit show. If you know, it's great. It was fun. Or funny, at least. Kinda Game Grumpsy kind of fun. That said, the hell is... oh, fuck. Yeah. But someone, I believe it was a now popular YouTube named Alex, Relax Alex. He did like a highlight video of that. Except instead of, you know, doing what highlights do, he like made it into a song, which is freaking hilarious to me. And the song he remixed for that just so happened to be the Lava Reef song. God, I gotta explain that story way better. I'll probably do that next time. Explain it way better, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe when people are watching, maybe when there are more people watching, I can explain the story a little bit better. However, that's the gist of the story, you know. John Conroy screwed up Pikmin, so I made a song out of his screams of horror and sadness. And as such, I watched the video, loved the video, and now am a very nice, very nicely familiar with this Lava Reef Zone song. I can even pull it up next stream. Also, this boss so far is pretty freaking garbage. I hate it. Not that it's a bad boss, I just don't like it. Which is something that's something people need to learn. That just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's bad. Like, come on, guys. Fuck! Oh, I screwed up. I done screwed. Can't even get through the Okay, one more. Yeah, I got about like a couple minutes left for this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I really do not like this boss. However, I guarantee you I will beat it. And I will be back here if I don't beat it now. I'm going a little bit overtime. Overtime! That's not telling any more stories. I think we've done enough stories for today. Enough poorly given stories. Poorly told. Okay, there we go. Dead. Nah, I'm done. I'm good. All the lava cooled. I don't know what the second half of the stage is gonna be. Probably just more lava. Maybe less lava. Let's see. Okay. Oh. What? Wowee. It's a whole city down here. Well, I'm Stryke. I stream. Have a good afternoon, evening, where the heck you are. I'll try and get back on this real quickly because wowee. Lava Reef Zone is pretty. Alright, bye.